All right, guys, what's up? We got MJ at FLA Less Lethal here. Um, what I'm gonna be doing here is we're gonna see if this 2x12 holds pressure. I'm gonna check it every day, for a week or so. We'll see what happens. I've seen a lot of people complain that they leak and all this stuff. They don't hold, and I've got a few markers that I really like to use these on because I have a handful of them that are brand new and so I want to see what happens. But I do know a hack that has prevented it from me that there's no leaks. So if you don't put in the CO2s yet, you don't have to have this cap on. Thread this into your adapter, your tank adapter, and this one happens to have the pressure gauge on it, the on-off. It's a Umarex 2x12 adapter. Anyhow, screw this in. Make sure you screw it in straight because it's got two flat sides on it, so it will wobble a little. But if you screw this in without the CO2s in it, it will go in a lot straighter and it will push open the hole where the CO2 goes through. Once it's punctured, it goes through to the adapter. And what will happen is the piercer here will push it open as you thread it on, because if you do that before you put the CO2s on, there's a lot less pressure in there and it will open that hole, you know, completely. And then you drop your CO2s in there, um, silicone, of course, on everything. And then you screw this down all the way with this piece, the little black tab. That's got to be all the way unscrewed when you screw this down. So you want this to be all the way unscrewed at first, and this screw it all the way up, and then you drop your CO2s in, one facing that way, one facing that way, and then you're gonna tighten it up, and you're gonna hear tss, tss, just like that, quick and easy. But what I want to do is I'm going to throw it on here. We're going to test it every day and see what happens. What's up there, Stitchy boy? What are you doing, bud? Trying to help Papas? All right. Yeah, that's Stitchy. Stitchy boy. Hey, bud. Yeah. All right. Say MJ at FLA Less Lethal. Can you say that? Not now? All right. Too busy? All right. See ya. Anyhow, all right. And then I got the angled adapter here that you know it turns, like this, but you can tighten it right here to where your tank or your CO2, whatever you choose, or this, you can, wherever whichever way you want it, you can tighten this at the bottom and it will stay there. So it doesn't wobble like the ones from Home Defense 24. So anyhow, yeah, we're gonna weigh this. This is already set up. I already punctured everything, did everything. We're gonna tear out the scales here, 0, 0, and see what happens here. See what we got. Should be 358.5 or so. Yeah, 358.5. So 358.5 grams, and that's with the tank adapter, with the gauge, and the CO2's punctured. So let's see what happens. I'm gonna leave these off. There's no need for this. This is for a remote line, but it's got the adapter to go on the bottom of the HDR 68, HDR 50. Um, this is the 88 gram, adapter. Um, yeah, so that's just the on off. No pressure gauge on that one. No. So, anyways, we're gonna see. We'll come back tomorrow and test this. It is 9:57 um, p.m. Tuesday evening. So 9:57 p.m. and we got 358.5. Brand new CO2 adapter. Looks a little greasy because my hands are greasy. I've been doing a few things, a little few marker projects. Anyhow, yep, there it is, 358.5. We're gonna see how the seal holds up and if it's reliable to um, stay punctured, and see if you can just cut it on and off and it will hold pressure. Now, after a day or two, I would like to cut it on, let some out, and then turn it back off and see if it holds. But we'll start here. It's where to start. So, anyhow, thanks, guys. Less Lethal family. Thank you all. And stay safe. Happy holidays to you and your fam. See you guys.